Welcome to Chapter 3, Section 3. It is entitled Rounding Decimals. And you really need to look at this part, these key concepts. Rounding decimals. To round a decimal, first underline the digit to be rounded. Now, you don't have to I wouldn't say necessarily underlining it. You could, if you wanted, you could simply state that instead of underlining, you need to first indicate or show or point to. Okay, you first have to figure out which one you're rounding to. Then look at the digit to the right of the place being rounded. If the digit is 4 or less, the underlying digit remains the same. We will be saying 4 and to the floor. If the digit is 5 or greater, add 1 to the underlined digit. Here you will say 5 to the sky. So after rounding, drop all digits after the underlined digit. Okay, so basically, again, you need to indicate and show which point it is, which one is being rounded, and then 4 to the floor and 5 to the sky. So just as a brief example, 0.1, 2, 5, 4, 6. Okay, so let's say we're rounding to the tenths place. We need to somehow indicate that this is the 10th place. Then you look to the digit to the right. So then you look here at 2. And if it's less than 4, floor and to the floor, that means that the 1 stays as a 1. If you're looking at the tens place, so we're going to look at the number now, and this time instead of, oh, not tens, I'm sorry. We already did tenths. We need to do hundredths. Hundredths. That's the 2. And this 5 here, the digit to the right is 5 to the sky, means the 2 is a plus 1, 0.13. That is rounding to the hundredths place. All right, let's write in here now some of the places. Let's put the decimal here, and that's where the point goes. So that means this would be the ones, the tens, the hundreds, and the thousands. Here, after the decimal, you have a tenths that's worth 0.1. You have hundredths, so it's basically 100 with a th, hundredth, 0.01. The word thousand with a th, and the 10 thousandths, which is 0.0001. All right, those are the placeholders. So round 7.601 to the nearest whole number. This would be 7 and 601 thousandths. So the whole number would be to the ones place. So we underline the 7. We then look at the digit to the right, and since it's 6, that's greater than 5, so we do 5 into the sky. And so rounding it should just be, it should round up to 8. So on the number line, 7.61 is closer to 8.0 than to 7.0. To the nearest whole number, 7.6 rounds to 8. So right there, 8. Round 4.321 to the nearest whole number. 4.321. The nearest whole number is right there. So look at the 3. 3 is less than 4, so 4 and to the floor. So this rounds just to 4. All right, round 68.94 to the nearest 10th. So the 10th position is right here. We look to the right, and it's a 4. So that's 4 to the floor. So you should round it to 68.9. You leave it alone. So it's closer to 68.9 than it is to 69.0. Because here's the center point, and so it's closer to the left. All right, the 4 is less than. All right, so let's take a look at this. 125 and 38 hundredths. So the nearest 10th is right here. So we look one digit to the right, and it's higher than 5, so 5 into the sky. So that means this 3 gets rounded up. 125.4. All right, now a story problem. Beans. A can of black beans costs this much per ounce. To the nearest cent, how much does an ounce of black beans cost? So, according to this number here, these are dollars. This is the 10 cents, and this is the cents. So 0.7, there are 100 cents in a dollar. So rounding the nearest cent means to round to the nearest hundredths. That's why we round to the 7. 2 is less than 4, so 4 into the floor. So the nearest cent is 7 cents. All right, let's take a look at this. Cereal. The price per ounce for a box of cereal is shown right here on the tag in the grocery store. How much is it to the nearest cent? So again, there are 100 cents per dollar, so we need to round to the hundredths. To the hundredth. So 2. 7 is higher than 5, so 5 into the sky means that it is basically 13 cents per ounce for a box of cereal. All right, we're going to try. You need to try the CYUs for a grade. We're going to work on some of these in class. Good luck.